For those of you that follow me via social media outside of YouTube, of course, yes, the rumor's true. I'm returning to Iceland summer 2020. But this time, all of you are invited. You heard that right. Stay tuned. So let me give you the backstory to this one. Back in July 2019, my buddy Rob Giannino of the Fly Fishing Journeys podcast reached out to me and asked if I was interested in fly fishing Iceland. I said basically what anyone else would say, absolutely, when? He said, how about a month? So I said, maybe. I scrambled, got all of my stuff together, checked my passport, talked to Heather. She said, go for it. And we left for Iceland in August of 2019 on this epic adventure. We were fly fishing with Mr. Harrison Hughes of Black Mountain Cinema and Mr. Tate Cunningham. He's the VP of Moonshine Rod Company. So we had this great group put together. So I packed all my bags, I departed from the Pittsburgh airport, flew over to Iceland, and once there we met up with Sindri from Fish Partner, and then the adventure began. To tell you about the experience, it revolves around the fish. We are after these Ice Age brown trout, which we ended up catching a number of them in this lake, which was almost a destination within Iceland. Truly amazing. We were also chasing the Arctic char, basically a bucket list fish. We caught a bunch of them, some on dry flies. We just had a great time landing these fish. They ate so many different flies. Yes, even a mop fly. And then we were also catching these brown trout in rivers. I mean, the three fish that we were after, even though you could kind of argue the brown trout's one and the same, which it wasn't over there, they really just made this such an incredible experience. But more importantly, the last day there, I hooked and landed this Arctic char that was just the fish of the trip. One of those fish that you'll catch once in a lifetime. You're probably looking at a picture of it right now. It was just absolutely beautiful. It absolutely wrapped up my entire trip, made the experience. We were there with Fish Partner. We had just these incredible accommodations. All of our food, all of our guide services were provided in our package. We had a great time, as you probably have just seen and you're hearing from the excitement in my voice. So we returned home, and then recently Rob and I were together fishing in Pennsylvania and in New York, chasing steelhead and these king salmon, and we just kept talking about Iceland. And finally we just said, let's stop talking about this, let's go back next summer. Rob and I put everything together, and now is the part where you get to come in, because we are inviting all of you to be a part of the Trout and Feather Fly Fishing Journey in Iceland 2020 experience. Everything that I say moving forward will be found on the website that we created for this trip, and that website is iceland2020.net. That's iceland2020.net. And if you look down below in the description of this video, you'll find a link to that site. So basically, let me kind of think about what Rob and I did last summer. That was fly fish for 3.5 days, and we said that was not enough in Iceland. So we are going for 6 days of fishing while we're there. The dates are July 18th through the 23rd fishing, and then the 24th, that's the day we sadly have to fly home. Now, included in the price, let me kind of share with you everything that you're going to be getting out of this package. You'll be there for 6 full days of fly fishing. It's going to be fully guided. You're going to be partnered with 1 additional fisherman and a guide every day. If you're coming with your buddy, the two of you can fish together. If not, we will pair you up accordingly. You can bring your gear, or they even have gear there for you to use. Your lodging is going to be included in the price. All of your food's included in the price. All of the shuttles in Iceland are included in the price. Your license is included in the price. Basically, think about while you're there, basically everything you need is already taken care of for you, which is a really great thing. Now, can you show up a couple days early? Absolutely, that's kind of all on your side, but everything else is really going to be included. So what are you responsible for? Basically, you'll have to pay for your airfare to get there, any gratuities, and then also once you arrive in Reykjavik, you have to have your fly fishing gear sterilized, which is a cost of around $50 or $60, and that's required from their country. So what is the cost of this trip? It is $4,800, and trust me, you are getting a lot of bang for your buck with that price, because everything's really being done for you, which is awesome. So basically, all of us get to just show up and enjoy the experience and fly fish and catch all of these gorgeous brown trout and Arctic char. I bet you're interested. As with trips like this, there are limited spots, so if you're interested, let us know a lot sooner than later. And if you have any questions, you can email me at tcammisa@gmail.com, and you can find my email address down below in the description of this video. You can also reach out to Rob or check out the website, which is iceland2020.net. If you're interested in doing this, we're going to ask for a 25% deposit up front. You can PayPal us that via friends and family, or you can also send us a check. And once you reach out to us and basically express your interest and say, hey, you're coming along, you want to catch those fish, we will let you know what you can do next. Now, if you're on the fence, here's the one kind of thing that may push you over. Whenever I shared with you earlier that I caught this just incredible brown trout in the lake, I had only fished that lake for less than a half a day. Next year, when we're going back, we're going to be fishing that lake for 2 days. So you can see that's one of the major reasons why I just cannot wait to get back to Iceland. To close, thanks go out to Fish Partner for helping to put together this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we really hope that many of you can be a part of it, because this is going to be another one of those trips that we are going to be talking about for a long time in the future. And the one final piece that I'd like to share, last year Harrison Hughes, he came as a videographer and fly fisherman. He put together just this incredible little video that really just helps to kind of wrap up what we experienced back in July of 2019 and also kind of share with you what to expect. So enjoy this short little film from Harrison. And again, if you have any questions, I believe you know how to reach out to me. Thanks everybody, and I'll see all of you soon.